shit. I always forget to lower the volume. Outer Worlds again. Exclamation point. Paste the link. Tweet. Okay. Oh, look at me and my hair and eye patch and pistol. Oops. I just closed out. I want Twitch open on my phone so I can see things happening. Okay. What was I doing? You know what? I think I have a storage box.
Felix, take it from me.
Shit.
Never get close to anyone. They'll just let you down.
Yeah, but some...
All these weapons I'm not gonna use. I can hang out in here.
Sometimes you gotta get
At
close
least
to
the
people,
unique
you know?
ones.
Hello?
Hold on, there was one more. Boop. Same with the armor. That can go in there.
Is he gonna land a sneak attack?
Alright.
That's good. For a second, I was worried you were gonna say something mushy.
Alright, now what was I actually... Alright, so I just finished
Oh,
here, so I
yours?
gotta go...
Well, what about us?
Where do I gotta go? Phineas.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Don't be so loud about it, Ada. It's top secret. God. Continue. Alright. Going to see Phineas. I'm stealing your posters. These are my posters now. Hi, Phineas.
You. I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
It was a pain in the ass, Phineas.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply.
I don't know what that is.
Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Ooh. It is exciting. You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony. Steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okie dokes. Warning
Something
label?
about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Anything I should know about this Carmen
You can
Imagawa?
trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Okay, find Carmen Imagawa, steal chemicals, got it. Da 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 da. You have leveled up. Tinkering. Let's get my tinkering up to 100. Then I can make my weapons strong. Super strong. You know, eventually it won't be against all, like, it shouldn't be against all odds now. I've taken flight many times
I
now.
understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes, Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I...
Do you have something to say, Ada?
Certainly, Captain.
Entertainment, please.
What would you like to hear?
One
A new
joke.
man walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
Ha.
As you wish, Captain.
Very funny. Alright, Terra 2. Oh, I can just go to Byzantium? I thought for sure it was going to be like, no, you can't go
Captain,
there.
I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Yes. What is
It's a
it?
parcel, sir.
Are you sure it's not
This
a
is
package?
The Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages. With
Alright, just send it over.
Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what?
dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like
Yay.
to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
I will. Sure thing. Where's my parcel?
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room. Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
What's that, Ellie?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Funny, you don't strike me as a type who keeps
Brings
in
us to where we
touch.
are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Actually, I can
But
see
I
it.
worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, developed a taste for Spacer's Choice.
It's the problem, you try a little too hard.
Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me.
I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Okay.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got
Okay.
an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Sure. What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
I get the
Just
idea,
know that
Ellie.
I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else?
You have something to say about chasing down the dimethyl
I
sulfoxide?
sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why you
Ever
say
notice
that?
how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
He's paying. That's enough
Fair
for me.
But you should know he's not the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it.
I'm not gonna side with the
I've got
board.
no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
I'm not gonna become some corporate
Don't think of it as being a
lackey.
lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Thanks for the
Don't
advice.
mention it. Just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Let's go. I gotta look at my package. What do you got? In the box. That's a hand attached to a thing.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something
Oh, this is the
big.
DLC.
And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring
You
out
didn't
why.
take the hand off?
But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bit card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good.
I
Talk
would
to
have taken
Minnie.
the hand off
Take
of
the
the
job.
recorder.
If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean
Thank
to
you,
sound
Ellie.
prim, Captain, but there's a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple of cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Money and
Captain,
intrigue? I'm
The
sold.
message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Who was
He
this
an
guy,
old
Ada?
friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system. There are
Only the
several
fourth?
hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Let's see. That sounds
That's
good for
not-
me.
Captain, just when I think I've heard the depths of insight you're capable of, you find a way to surprise me.
I do not advise deriving probabilities from coincidence, but I am programmed to offer you encouragement. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
It's nice we include the cleaning robot in crew meetings.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole
It's all
research
everybody's
compound
rooms.
left of the Sprats.
Put the
I
posters
think I'm
up.
close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some
Let's go
money,
to
was offering
Gorgon.
a hefty bit card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good.
Ambrose Manor, here we come.
Ambrose Manor.
If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
I'm actually gonna... Nyoka, you're out. Ellie's in. Hi, robot.
Welcome to Ambrose
Oh,
Manor.
drinks.
We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Aw, that's no fun.
I'm, buddy.
You gotta admit, that was kind of funny.
It was. What a stupid robot.
Remember this unit as it was before the fall.
You alright, drinks? Poor guy. He fell over. Alright, Ellie. Wanna do this. Do that. Do. Care more armor. Wait, nope. Apply. Yes, Felix, you also have skill points to spend. That's not that great. We'll, do that. There. Alright. Oops, keep pressing the wrong buttons. I've been playing Cyberpunk, so I got my controls all mixed up.
I bet it's haunted.
At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
I do like stealing.
Okay.
Hello?
Maybe not.
This place looks kind of sad. Like it's been waiting for someone to make a home out of it.
Janitor. Food service mechanical. There really is nothing to steal in here. Unless...
Nice, go.
Just lockpick my way into the kitchen. But they got water. That's about it. What's over here? Where am I going? Why am I sneaking through the bowels of this
I had a nightmare about
place?
this sort of thing once. Crawling around on my hands and knees inside a mansion, I mean.
It's a weird dream, Felix. Ooh, mock apple shake. What's this? Welcome, user Ambrose. I don't want to read all these. We're not reading all these. The look of this, something tells me this is going to be a bit possibly Lovecraftian in nature. Ooh, another locked door. I like locked doors. No, I can't get in there. Bedroom. Dearest mother and father, I've paced the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps, but that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot of head of this family. Minnie. Okay. So what's this? Nothing. I suppose I should. Hello?
You're lucky?
Hello?
Huh? Apparently not. Well, join me for a drink.
I am not lucky.
Mr. Whoever you are.
Oops. I don't mean to keep whipping out my
So
pistol.
who the devil are you?
Captain of the Unreliable.
Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
To Gorgon!
May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
Oh.
I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie.
Nice to meet you too. Wow.
Now, what brings you to
Felix.
my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
Severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to
Lucky
you?
Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles. He's definitely not doing that anymore.
I could do
Just
that.
whip out the arm.
The staring at
These
the space part,
knuckles?
I mean, I'm still working on the bullet twirling thing.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
What's his... He got fired just because he
Among
lost an
other
arm.
parts, I assume. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something
dumb-
grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
What were you two
Settling
doing?
my score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
I could get
Thanks,
used to
Ellie.
people offering us a job at first glance. Usually they just squint at us all suspicious-like. Or reach for a pistol.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
If I see anyone like that, I'll let you
You're not
know.
grasping this, are you? You're the one I'm after. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
I'm not surprised. Spacer's Choice is one big accident waiting to
I wish
happen.
I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know
Of course
they're
they do.
wrong.
Sounds like she was the corporation's
My thoughts
patsy.
Exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
What'd you send Lucky to find?
Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
Answers to what end?
Depend on what we learn. The scope of this cover-up is enormous. Whatever Spacer's Choice is hiding could bring ruin down on their heads. Or it could just be another dead end. We won't know till we look, will we?
Say no more. I'm on the
I knew
case.
I could count on you the second you walk through that door. You won't regret this, Captain. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Danger and corporate intrigue. This sounds like my kind of
I
job.
admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my ennui, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
What can I expect to face on Gorgon?
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage. There's
I'll
a
be
little
careful.
saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
The Sprat Shack? Hope they don't serve real sprats. There's a sprat worst place in the Groundbreaker. Tried it once, and I was sick for a week.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it. Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payments
like
and
money.
any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
That sounds nice. Music to my
Finally, I
ears.
get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Yay. Yep,
How can
it's
you
real.
tell? On second thought, don't answer that. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
Hey boss, what's our policy on getting to know our clients a little
Well, that
better?
makes it less interesting.
Think she'd appreciate some company?
Talk to her, Felix. You don't know unless you
Right.
try.
I can do this. Here goes.
Oh, Felix, you
Miss Ambrose?
idiot.
Must get awful lonesome up here all by yourself. What do you do for fun? Because, if you're interested, I've got the full set of Terror on Monarch.
The last thing I need in my life is more corporate propaganda masquerading as entertainment.
Wop wop. Minnie, he's trying to flirt with
He
you.
is? Oh dear. It's been a while and I'm out of practice. You seem very nice and very pretty. And I'm sure there's a wealthy heiress out there who'd be extremely lucky to run away with you. Alas, it isn't me. Are we in agreement?
Hey, no problem. I figured it was worth a shot at least.
Oh, Felix, you dummy. Can I?
I can take a hit.
Me? Real quick. Can I pickpocket her? Okay, she doesn't have. I was thinking she had the master key. She does not. Alright, out of this mansion. Back to the ship.
This unit can help itself. Please do not be concerned.
Oh, what's over here? Anything? Bypass shunt. The kitchen key card. Pardon me? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the house in a sec. 'Cause I want to check over that room.
Training, and
Oh, calamity. Poor Drinks. He's gonna be stuck there forever. Because I'm thinking if the kitchen... kitchen was locked. My thought is that maybe somewhere is a key card for the master bedroom. Maybe in here somewhere. And I just missed it. Aha! I was right. What are these? Corporation Service Awards. Take those. Okay. And then we can go in the master bedroom. What's in here? Dead tree. Weapons parts. That looks like a audio log.
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well. No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you... Law, no, that's worse. When have I ever called her dearest? She's my daughter. Busy. How can a mother not know how to talk to her own daughter? My love, I can no longer... For your safety, I must...
I wonder if I can tell her about this.
Even if she despises me for what I had to do, I should still be able to say goodbye. Minnie, I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Can I tell her about this? Hi. Maybe that note you left in your
Someone's
bedroom.
been snooping around. Not that I mind. It reminds me why I hired you in the first place, for your keen eyes and scandalous disregard for privacy. When I left home, I wanted Mother and Father to know the conditions of my return. I would stroll through the entrance with my head held high, or not at all. I left this place with every intention of returning once the time was right.
So the house was empty
Yes.
when you returned?
That wasn't part of the plan. Fall of Gorgon accelerated my schedule. I thought I would find success in Byzantium. Instead, I must look for redemption back where I began. Here, in these vacant halls.
I see.
You
That's all I
reminded
wanted
me
to
of
know.
better times. I should be thanking you.
Can I ask her
Ambrose
about
family
her
comes
family?
from old Earth money. We were pioneers, inventors, and chimerists. Always at the top of our
Oh,
field.
not chimeras.
Never lagging behind. If there's anything else you'd
bad.
like to know, speak on.
Full Metal Alchemist Chimera. Here we go. Your mother left an unfinished goodbye recording in the
A
master
goodbye
bedroom.
recording? I don't understand.
She must have known she was in danger.
But I think you're right. Mother left that phonograph because she knew something awful might happen to her. She knew Spacer's Choice wanted her silence.
Could she be trying to warn you?
But in the end, she never found the words. We have to find that journal, Captain. And when we do, Spacer's Choice will rue the day they crossed my family.
Alright,
Yes?
that's all. Back to my other questions, which is
Be sure and
nothing.
close the door on your way out. I feel a draft.
Alright, now to my ship. Excuse me. Open sesame.
This unit cannot bring you. Girls, stay.
Sorry, drinks. go to Gorgon. Gorgon landing pad. Is that Gorgon? Or is that the mansion?
Take someone to watch your back.
I'm taking Ellie and Felix. Ada. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Sounds like an old...
If you would like to board a vessel, please have your emergency departure papers.
What's a sprat? Hello, buddy. Where you going? Are you taking me to the Sprat Shack? That's kind of adorable. Look at him, he did. What a good sprat. Wish I could pet him. Aw, he's sleeping. There's sprats all over the place. Does that make sense? MSI joins forces with Iconoclast Radicals. Hey.
Come here.
Hey there.
Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
What?
Good. Look up. Now look down. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Captain of
Good
the
enough for
Unreliable.
me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
What do you mean when you said people had
Every day,
changed?
salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
What happens when people
First,
change?
they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're
that makes
gone.
sense.
Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Gross.
This
Where
is
am
the
I?
Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong. Just
Let
don't
me ask you
in
something
advance.
else. What do you do around
Bouncer,
here?
bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
And I thought this place was gonna be fun.
Highest caliber of what? Is he talking about guns?
You get a lot of
Felix.
brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt. Stay cool.
Where'd it go? Okay, that was a change in tone.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
Now this looks like a real dive. Hey, I wonder if they got those floorboards that creak when a stranger walks in.
Well, we're about to find out, bud. Aw, that makes me sad. They should have put a creaking sound.
We're all friends here, even when we ain't.
Bar patron. Bar patron. Raving drunk.
Welcome to
Hello.
the Sprat Shack.
First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
A purple berry wine,
Bottoms up.
please.
I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure. Got any
If I
leads?
did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
You know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky. Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
That sounds like a terrible place. Office of Creative
That's
Incubation?
where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans of marketing. Lucky
Oh,
never told me
no.
why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
Well, what happened?
You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now.
No, I want to know how he
Last I saw
died.
Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Why not let the canid enjoy the juicy
If the bloody
limb?
piece in question was a raptidon tongue or a mantis leg, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Oh, I guess that would be 2 arms he's missing. How'd you know it
I'm a
belonged to
bartender.
Lucky?
Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph
Oh,
that mentioned
okay.
someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the
Salvagers,
arm nice and
quotes.
tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
The arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next of kin. Sort
No
of.
kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Why bother sending the arm at
figured
all?
Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
That's how they become ghosts. Where was Lucky
There's more.
staying?
Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
That sounds gross.
Come back when
I'll
you're
look
thirsty.
around. Hey, raving drunk, do you have anything to say?
have been overserved.
That's not very raving. That's like a very reasonable drunk.
Groundbreaker never had bars this nice. They got balconies and everything.
I wouldn't get too close to that railing, just in case.
Alright, let's have a look-see. Requires a code to unlock. What's this? Oh, he's into iceberg-aged whiskey. Lucky's case notes. Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on their way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than a top rung safe. Time to do some digging. Caught a break today. My scavenger claims to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy's about as lucid as a sprat in a Rizzo's factory. But I'm spending Minnie's bits so I can afford to take a chance. It worked. Clarence Mosley, whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Olivia Ambrose's office at Journal. To be in the Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. The bad news is it's sealed up and at the ass end of the canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it from the Bigwigs admin terminal in OCI. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the OCI key in the safe. The combo is 4815. Preserved eyeball. Is that the key?
Hey, marble. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Nope,
that is the
that's a
key.
human eyeball.
Who the fuck are you?
Professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting.
Well, okay. Little sprat boy.
In here. Oh, lol. It's coming back up again.
Alright, well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go ahead and...
What have you got there?
Adrena time.
What's in here?
Huh, who's this now? Wonder if they could... Nah, who am I kidding? Holy shit,
You're a
fresh
named
face.
character.
Haven't seen your like in years.
Hello.
Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal. But you're welcome here. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
Uh-huh. You folks getting a lot of fist fights here?
Me? Nah. Never been a pugilistic kind of guy. Did most of my fighting with a pen back when I did it at all. Nowadays, I just drink. At least Lex has got the good manners to let me do it for free.
Well, that's nice of her. So you used to be some kind of writer?
Hey, whoa, no call for insults. We're all friends here. I was a journalist, thank you. A contributing member of our great society. Got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
You seem like you're having a rough time. Can I help you
If you're
out?
going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
Maybe. Helping out old bastards is 80% of my job. What do
Does
you
this
need?
involve going somewhere we don't belong? Those are my favorite jobs.
That's
Well,
most of our
I've been trying to
jobs.
get away from this rock for 5 lobby-fucked years, but I can't stay gone. Told you
Why
I
is
was
that?
a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to
Look
shit,
at this
Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me
phonograph.
leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
You hid them, and now you need me to get them for you. That about cover
Right on
it?
the money. Look at me. I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
It's your lucky day, Roscoe. I'll get those recordings
No
for you.
shit. That's downright civilized of you. All right. One of them I stash in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend
happens
Birdie
to
to
be
keep in
where
her
I
apartment,
headed.
just outside OCI's upper entrance.
Got it.
You'll
Next.
find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room.
You ran all over Gorgon just to hide
Didn't
your
have
recordings?
much of a choice. The primals had gotten loose. Couple of them were chasing me. The recordings just ended up wherever I hid.
Alright, easy enough.
The
The
final one
others?
is in human inquiry and auditing. It's
Oh, I don't
tucked
like
behind
the
a pipe
title
in
of that
observation
place.
room B.
Observation room when someone had
What
seen
with
you?
the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant.
I'll be
Strength to your
back.
sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Retrieve those phonographs. Every time I do, makes me laugh. What's in here?
Jerome would have loved this place.
You're a person with a name. Let's give her a talking to.
You don't
Hi.
look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here, and whose journey is far from over.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the Marauders would eat me alive.
I bet you could stand
Not
your
for
ground.
long. Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
Sublight wouldn't turn over a rock unless there was a salvage underneath
Well
it.
put. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
Fun. Where's Jerome
Not
now?
Good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line.
Oh, I thought it was going to be
Jerome
the opposite.
I never saw
I thought he was just going to take off without her, but he sacrificed himself. That was very noble of
Jerome
him.
always chose the right thing, even when it got him killed. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
I could keep an eye out for that flask.
Did that for me? Law, and I'll bet you're worth 10 of those Sublight sprats.
That is
I
true.
don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Sure, I can do that. Be seeing you, Leonora. Alright. Is there anything else in here? It's back here. Sprats. It's not very hygienic. All these sprats.
I'll keep it down. How'd you do that so fast?
Steal all that. Hi, smugglers.
Sorry?
I've been sent. Yeah, boss?
Oops, I didn't mean to talk to you, Felix. What do you... Actually, let's see what he has to say about Gorgon.
Ambrose Manor.
So, Minnie Ambrose.
She's like something out of the pictures. The way she talks, the way she holds that whiskey glass. She's got, you know, presence. And charisma.
I thought you hated everything that came out of
That ain't
Byzantium.
fact. Ellie's from Byzantium, and we get on just fine. Miss Ambrose ain't living in Byzantium anymore. She made her home about as far away from that place as you can get. That's gotta count for something, right? Hey, by the way, I wanted to ask you about this journal we're hunting down. What do you think is in it? Corporate secrets? Map to some buried treasure, maybe? The last will and testament of Miss Ambrose's late mother?
Minnie's mother worked for Spacer's Choice, so it's probably something stupid.
Yeah, you're probably right. Nothing good's ever been connected to Spacer's Choice. Well,
It's not
except
the
for
best
Parvati.
choice. It's
I guess
Spacer's
whatever's in those
Choice.
pages, it's for Miss Ambrose to find out. I just hope she gets some closure.
Alright, we'll talk later, Felix. See ya, Van. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every glass.
what darkness lurked in the heart of Gorgon. Captain Hawthorne and his crew were about to find out.
I'm just hoping we don't need Lucky's arm to open something else.
Da-da-da. Electricity rationing bill. Can I see, like, cool stuff? Eh. Oh, hi. Are you awake?
This
Hi.
unit reminds you that death is a prison without...
Aha. Oops, wrong button. I'll check my journal. I want to, let's see about finding the journal. It's that way. Let me check the map. How far away is that? Alright, so I don't know where anything is, so we'll just have a little explore. Sprat Shack. Baby Sprat Shack.
Something made a mess of this place. Watch your back, boss.
Okay. Oh. Big robot.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Okay.
Have a better
I'm not gonna
than
kick it.
natural day.
Why would I kick it? Alright, well, Mr. Robot, you have fun being a robot.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Oh. Appeared as though there was a head inside that. Can I? No. Trying to be sneaky about. No, I can't jump up on that. Well, I tried. It's probably a shortcut to unlock later. What's that? Oh, it's a marauder. Please, get away from me. They're all dead. For no scythe gold. Check my map. It's a crash ship. These look like they go around to the same place. It's over here. Oopsie daisy. Does this lead to the drinking spot? I feel a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. Nothing in the cash register. Workbench. It's ammo. Good man.
always wanted to go strolling through a ghost town.
Let's keep moving before we get all in
Felix.
perspective.
Oh shit. Almost did.
All right.
They're all dead. Hello, little sprats. Oh, actually, I picked up a gun, didn't I? Doctor's orders. Has N-ray damage. Grows in power the closer you are to death, just like a real doctor. Ship just left. Lana bless it for getting Leonora off this blasted rock. Etheridge called me a fool for giving her my ticket, but Etheridge is a dumbass, so what does he know? I'd do it again in a second. From now on, my only goal is survival until Spacer's Choice comes back for the rest of us. Elle, my heart, I will find my way home to you. Some of us sheltered in the mines last night, taking turns keeping watch. I don't care. Imagine what happened to the others who weren't here. Hear marauders screaming in the hills. Used a little Adrena time today. Not much, just enough to stay alert. Lucky I did, or we wouldn't have heard those mantisaurs coming in time to get the hell out of there. We're going to search out a different cavern to shelter in tomorrow. Mine's not safe. Law, damn it. Shouldn't have gone in there in the first place. Most of us made it over to the apartments. We're packed in here like salt tuna for now, but hopefully we can get a few more units barricaded and sealed up tight. Went by Elle's in my old apartment while hunting for supplies and stashed the flash she gave me. Well, that's okay. Carlson's been short with everyone today. Starting to think we're space, but can't think like that. Elle, just gotta get back to Elle. Etheridge stole my mock apple, that void-forsaken sprat sack. Want to unzip his arms off and beat him with them. I could do it. He sleeps. So weak, so stupid, stupid Etheridge. Oh. Etheridge dead. Deserved it. Oh. He went insane. And the flask is up here. This is their apartment they shared. Cozy. Oh, he did a lot of drug. So I don't want to sleep. There's the flask. Gary reads Jerome. Cheers to the beginning of forever. Love, Leonora. Smells of decent whiskey, cheap cologne, and old cigarettes. Alright, I got her flask, but let's journal it up. These are the things that the guy needs, which are spread out all over the place. Let's go to that one. What's this place? Transmission Tower Alpha. Oops. Does this not go to where I want it to go? It doesn't. Yeah, computer. Logs. Well, shit. Okay. So this doesn't go where I thought it went. But this way leads to that phonograph. And this phonograph. Every time I do makes me laugh.
Okay.
Marauders. Those guys are dead. Little sprat. Someone named Frida. Can't get in there.
I heard stories about Spacer's Choice running some old operation out on an asteroid. Never imagined I'd see it for my own self.
Why do I have a feeling we're not gonna like what's in there?
I don't know what lab is this. Oh, we got more marauders. Ow. Alright, more dead marauders. Hooray! Alright, what's this place? It's the HIA. I can't get in there. Is this where I think it is, though? I think this is... This is the elevator from... Right? Yeah, there it is. Maybe I can create a shortcut to get back up here. Down we go. Turn that off. And we are free to go out here. And actually, while I'm back in this area, I'll go turn in that, what's this? Yay! Bullets. Alright. Skills. What did I say I was... Oh yeah, I was gonna get my science. 100. I am very sciencey. That seems nice. More armor. More skill. Alright, while I'm here, where's the Sprat Shack? It's up here. go back to Sprat Shack and we'll give the flask to Leonora. Probably not tell her that her husband went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That seems like a not nice thing to do. Oh, Trixie, you guys are different.
That was my salvage, Trixie. You had no right to it then, and you've no right to it now.
Salvage, you say?
Don't you be getting any ideas.
I risked my life sneaking around Marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist!
All right, that's enough! This is a family establishment! You want to make a mess? You make it outside!
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
Technically that's business, not personal.
That's what I've been trying to tell him, but he won't listen.
It's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to tag salvage. Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
It's no good to leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats.
Uh-huh. What do you
Could
propose?
you do me a favor and weigh in as a third party? I can use an unbiased set of eyes on the problem, and an outsider like you fits the bill.
I'll give it a
Ready?
whirl.
Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation.
State your names for the tavern.
Very formal. Freddy the Scab, freelancer for sublight salvage and shipping, same as my father before me.
Junkyard Trixie, also a salvage freelancer, though I've been at it longer than Freddy.
So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right? I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
How did you mark the
I
claim?
climbed on top of it and called out in my loudest voice, "Finders
Oh my
keepers!"
god. Is that
I don't
legal?
know about legal, but it's legit by sublight standards. Assuming anyone was around to hear it, which we can't know for sure.
Someone must have heard me. They just ain't brave enough to step forward and admit it.
Your case isn't winning me over so far,
What if I
Freddy.
were to sweeten the deal? Say the salvage is mine, and I'll give you a share of the finder's
Oh,
fee.
that's called a bribe, Freddy.
Bullshit. That ain't fair.
Give me your story and I'll decide
When
what's
I found
fair.
the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
For the record, when I heard the marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
No speaking out of turn, but I'll allow
I
it
kept
this
my
once.
mouth shut during his story. He should have the courtesy to return the favor. Anyway, that's my story, sir.
What mark did you leave on the
I drew
salvage,
next to the
Trixie?
dirt with my toe.
Couldn't the marauders have walked over it by now, or the wind blown
Wouldn't
it
surprise
away?
me in the least. But that doesn't mean it ain't mine.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
this seems... It's true they don't know how to tag the salvage. But Freddy did also try to bribe me. I rule in Trixie's favor.
I've never heard of such goody two-shoes, law-abiding humbuggery in all my life.
Thank you. Law, it's hard to get a fair trial in this sprat-fucked colony.
Here's a six-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change.
What's gonna happen to the
I'll
wreck?
write to Lilia Hagen in the corporate office on Groundbreaker. She'll get some haulers to drag it away. It'll take a while. Nothing happens fast around these parts. But at least the salvage would get a good home.
Glad to be of
Come and
service.
chat if you're ever feeling thirsty.
Oh, boss. I was hoping for a scuffle. I had a bottle ready and everything.
We could always go back
Goddamn
and rile him
Felix.
up again later.
Leonora!
If you find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock.
I found your husband's flask.
That's it, all right. Law. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning. Here. I saved up for this just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself. Truth be told, I'm glad I never had to use it. You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you?
Alright, I guess I should tell her, right? Or should I lie? I'm gonna lie.
Good. I should have been there for him, but I suppose he wanted to be alone in the end. Thank
I'm not
you
gonna tell her
for
he
the
went
flask.
nuts and became a marauder.
Jerome and I were supposed to live and die together, but sometimes fate has other plans. Time for me to get off this rock. Memories hang around here like a bad smell, and I could use some fresh air.
This is what he wanted. Go live
No
your
point
life.
dwelling on the past. That's what I think, anyway.
Those were some real nice words, boss. I just hope she'll be all right.
Alright. Let's get out of here again. Ellie. Felix. Gun.
Lucky's problem was that he was always overconfident in himself. But us? We got this, whatever it is.
Who knew what darkness lurked in the heart of Gorgon? Captain Hawthorne and his crew were about to find out.
Except I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead. Is this the ship, by the way? Is this the salvage? I don't see an X in the ground, but, you know. I also didn't hear anybody scream finders keepers, so I like my ruling. He tried to bribe the judge. You can't do that. Is this more marauders?
Nice and easy.
Ah! Get away from Felix, jerk.
Time for a drink?
Because the guy started shooting was the last one to die. Look at that phonograph. Alright. Continuing on. What is that? Why is that Mantipillar purple? Shiver pillar. I don't like the sound of that. Oh no. Frossar?
Watch this!
How about that? Have that armor!
Felix died. He's fine now. Ow, did it hurt just to be near them?
Just about every corner of the Halcyon's infested with them.
This reminds me of the punchline to a joke I heard once.
Here's the creative blah blah blah. The Office of Creative Incubation.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement
Observed
complete.
eye.
Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Yay. Find the admin terminal in the Office of Creative Incubation. There's bad in there? What's in there? What is in here that's bad? I see red.
You're telling me Spacer's Choice can build an office this pretty, but can't pay their workers a couple more bits?
Corporate greed. Corporate greed. It's the turlets. Is there anything in the turlets? Zero G brew. That's it. Alright, anyways, the place. There's a phonograph upstairs. I'm seeing the red of, like, enemies, but no enemies. It's in the kitchen. Oh, a dead serving robot. Poor little guy. Cigarettes. What's this? Tossball card of Matthew Singh. Unlock the showcase, please.
Ah, the Spacer's chosen. Lousiest team that ever did swing a tossball stick.
They really think Adrena Time does all that?
What's this?
Your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena Time brings out the hero in you.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena Time.
Uh-huh. This is a tossball.
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacer's chosen tossball team. Adrena Time, putting the performance in performance-enhancing drugs.
Of course, performance-enhancing drugs are fine.
You are prime, because you take Adrena Time.
What's this?
Don't let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrena Time.
Show your boss that you are
What's this? Good old energy canister. Hey, I'm gonna steal all this shit. It's my stuff now. The perfect game. Is that salt tuna? Felix, you like hitting stuff. You like toss ball. Why don't you take the perfect game? Staring at the weapon long enough, you'd swear you can hear the roar of a stadium crowd cheering you on, hungry for more action. Who are you to disappoint your fans? What's this? Just ripping machinery off the wall now. Salt tuna. I hope it's not salt tuna from Spacer's Choice Colony that I was from. Or that I started at, because that was not real salt tuna. It's like wood chips and sprat. Oh, hi, skeleton. Alright, the bad guys must be upstairs. Bad guys? There's something right there. What is it? There's an axe in the door. Are those marauders? Oh, there's a hole in the wall. That would probably help. They are marauders.
Everyone all right?
Alright. Some dead marauders. This guy was pretty oblivious. Exosuit. Oh, that's good. I'll equip that. Ooh, look at me. That looks incredibly weird. What does this do? Sneak attack, damage plus 10%. It's not really that great. Let me find something else to put on. To my head area. I'm gonna put this on. That looks good. I don't have a maintenance room key. It's here somewhere. Status. Personalized here. Turret status active. Secure. Dissident threat. Reverse intruder definition. What did that do? White chocolate yummies. here somewhere. Messages. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Corner cubicle.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Stuff. There's gotta be... How do I... Oh, here. Bleh, I'm stupid.
Guess you get what you pay for with Spacer's Choice guards, too.
Wonder if Marauders crossed him off.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice guards. 53 armor. What did I pick up? If I pick up anything better, you can have this. What's the hat do? 31. Cap this one. Let me actually. I should repair my stuff. Can't go in there. The Martyrs just hanging out. Wrong button. Ah, that man exploded.
Clean this up, right?
Show your boss that you are prime. Blah blah blah. Adrena time. What do you got for me? Anything? Instructions? Inebriation procedure and protocol. I am over encumbered. Start breaking down some shit. Break. 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 I should see what Ellie's wearing, actually. She probably have a better gun for her. Yep, this one. Oh, and armor. 31. 53 is better. What does this do? 31. 47 is better. Alright. Inventory. Let's break the rest of this stuff down. Not breaking the eye patch because it's unique. Break down all these. Shotgun? What is this? It's the long gun. I might try that out. Alright, let me unequip this real quick and try this. Let's try this gun out. It said fucking, that was a lot of... Was it a sniper rifle? It is not a sniper rifle. Alright. Wasn't expecting it to be an assault rifle. What's this? Security notice. Owner and laboratory projector room must remain sealed. Can I have that big old scythe you were using? No. There's a lot of Adrena time. Guess that makes sense. They do talk about it a lot.
Hey, can you imagine watching Terror on Monarch in this place?
That'd be cool.
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do.
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Sell my junk. I have a lot of... oh, I don't have that much, actually. I have my dehydrated water. These. Fish sticks, I don't need those. Do have a lot of salt tuna cans. Oh, I'm buying things. Fuck. I am stupid. That explains why it didn't look like I had a lot. Dummy. Freaking idiot. That's a lot of drink time. You can have it all back. I don't want it. I don't want to sell that. I'm selling all this crap. Can't believe I bought a bunch of crap. Can I modify the gun I'm using? No. What's the one I just gave? Can I modify this auto mag? What do I have? Do that, then. That and a sight. Use it, gyro sight. Right, and then I think that is better. Yeah, that's better than what I have. Maintenance room key. Oh, this is the maintenance room. That makes sense. Is there a key in here to keep it open? No? Alright, I should probably, real quick, change the quest so I know where I am going. Admin terminal is over there. Ah, does this go somewhere? There we go. This goes to places. What's this? I want to go up. What's in here? Excuse me, ma'am? Sir? Sir, ma'am?
Score one for Felix.
Felix, stop disintegrating people. No disintegrations. Wait, am I back? Did I just go in a circle? I did.
I'm waiting for this. Nobody messes with you, boss.
Trying to interrupt your bathroom time. Nothing is up there. Oh, robot. I thought there would be something cool. But no.
Yeah, now that was fun.
There we
No
go.
one with an honest job has an office this nice.
That is true. Admin functions. Unlock synthesis and manufactory center. Override the lockdown. Turn to admin functions.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about.
Oh, hi.
Just go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
What's a weasel?
A nosy rodent with a mind the size of a grape. not unlike you.
Oh.
This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
Unless it's good salvage, then it's coming with me.
Grave goods worth your life. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
I don't understand. They made marauders here? How?
But marauders are just mindless lunatics, right? There can't be more to it than that.
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
We were hired to find a journal. Marauders aren't our problem.
Everybody's problem, boss. If Spacer's Choice made the Marauders, we can't just let them get away with it.
The only thing responsible for more deaths than marauders is factory accidents. But I take your point. Still, something about the idea of someone creating them makes my skin crawl. Let's be careful.
Let's. Whatever secrets are buried here, we'll root them out. OCI upper exterior.
I think this comms tower is going to lead us to someone with answers, or more warnings and riddles.
And before we do that, we gotta.
Can we see a big communication tower on the way over here?
Pretty sure somewhere
I'm
up
hoping
here
this
is where
leads us to someone we can talk with face to face, or punch if it comes to that.
Canids. Ow. Hit me. Ow. Ow. Doesn't sound good, Ellie. What's going on? Why can't I move? Ellie? What's going on in that corner, Ellie? Ow! Stop it. Bad dog. Why would I do that? No. I'm not being permanently crippled. How do I fix being crippled? How do I... What? Oh, okay. Wow, that would suck if I had to move this speed forever. Why would anyone ever take that flaw?
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrena time. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrenatime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor. And in so
Hey,
doing,
Ellie. When was it that you realized the board was crushing the life out of this colony?
What are you talking about?
I'm...
Alright, that goes down. I don't want to go down. Where does this go? We got sprats. Alright, the electric. Here we go.
Let's dance!
Took him out stealthy like the other Marauders had.
Looks like we're doing this.
Yeah. Oh, they have an idea. They now have an idea. Sir?
Still got it.
Oops. Okay, I want to go this way. Yeah, because this is taking me back to that place. So let's look at this. I've been here before. Locate staff, please. One result found, mostly Clarence, Byzantium, Musgrave collection. Go to the Musgrave collection. Is that like on Byzantium? Are you telling me to go back to my ship? Where's the... It is. Anyways, yeah, I do it. It's telling me I have to go back to Byzantium. Alright. So we're going to fast travel back to my ship, and I think that's what we'll call it here. And next time we'll go find Clarence mostly, and figure out what's going on Gorgon. So thank you, anyone who joined in, and I will see you next time.